So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as, to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. So it's down to business here. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, I think a lot's going to depend on how much of a creative role this fella Arda Güler can play here, Peter. He's never one to shy away from getting on the ball. He has wonderful courage, and he's the go-to guy in this team. And it's always lovely when you're in a team and you know somebody is always looking to get on the ball. So his availability will be key.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Alaba. Bayer Leverkusen looking to pass their way through. Tanaka.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Distributed tidily. And it's Szoboszlai. Asensio. Szoboszlai. Garcia.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Cross flung into... Up he goes! Goal! Bayer Leverkusen! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Arsenal finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Güler.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
He's shifting through the gears here. Szoboszlai. Madueke. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Chance here to counter. Nice looking ball. And that was nowhere near his best. Nicely weighted ball. Danger averted for now. Now it's Gnonto. Gnonto showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Hendrick. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Yellow or red? It is red. Arsenal are down to 10 men. Missed by a fraction. Bayer Leverkusen upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Bayer Leverkusen with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now they can spring out of defence. He's on it, can he get away? Gnonto couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Meslier breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Szoboszlai, now looking to orchestrate a counter. Mane has got himself a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all. Done well, great stop. And that certainly packed a punch. It's a mighty effort. They've got to be quick to recover this. No, he didn't quite meet it right. Ceballos. And Güler, Garcia. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Madueke providing an outlet on that flank. Very nicely done. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. 15 minutes till half-time. Now it's Hendrick. Garcia. And here's Güler. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Mane. Now it's Gnonto. Flings in a... Oh, smashing header! Goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Devoid of any complexity, but boy, was that certain.
Yeah, but I think most of the credit has to go for the ball into the box, Peter. Just came in at the perfect time and the perfect angle.
Arsenal grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
He has found the way through. And the shot! Goal! Bayer Leverkusen! And they've got their lead back. Simplicity itself.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Strong challenge, that could leave a mark. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Well, nicely intercepted. And he's intervened well there. Mendy.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Asensio. Great work on the overlap. He's picked his way through. Here it is, crossed in. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. This possibly the last play of the half. And there's the end of the first half. So engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Arsenal are very much up against it, and that's given the manager a real headache as to how to get his players to regain focus during half-time. He's going to have to get amongst the players and really lift them to produce something close to the best football if they're going to salvage this.
Hello everybody, and please join me in wishing a happy wedding anniversary for one of our fan club members.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Number 20.
Arsenal really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Oh, that's a key interception. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And here's Endrick. Endrick! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Dani Ceballos. And it's made its way to him. He's having a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it. Oh, he's been caught napping! Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Endrick was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. Ceballos. In with the challenge. Maitland-Niles. Now it's Szoboszlai. Can he get on the end of this? Tries a shot! Oh, that is really good tenacity. Arsenal have their second corner now. He's having a shot! Bayer Leverkusen are looking to go forward now. He's found a way through. Goulet had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
Now it's Goulet. That is a brilliant interception. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Arsenal may only be one behind.
Chance for a shot! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Now it's Endrick. Oh, that's fabulous. And the... Can he finish? Oh, he's been caught on it here. Goulet gets flagged offside.
Substitution
So, time for changes on
Number
both sides,
29.
actually.
Coming on to replace him is number 18, Wan Hee-chan.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Bogle made a surge from fullback, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Fran Garcia. He's a sharp little ball here. Arsenal still have the cards to affect this game. That's a nicely shaped ball. Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. Arsenal present their opponents with the best possible chance here to increase the lead. Great save by Millier. Loose ball now and there's a chance. Oh, what has happened here? Mane looking to add to his goal. Bayer Leverkusen can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Stood up well to him there. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. Arsenal really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Maitland-Niles. Maitland-Niles. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Mane. And here's Soboslai. And it's Bogle. Now the cross. Aouar.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now that looks a decent ball. Well, played right into his path. And he's there to get it away. Throw in. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Well, that's well seen too. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Looking for options for movement. Aouar. He is through here.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Not the most accurate pass. Ambitious ball here. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Endrick is onto this. Looks a good ball through. And the finish! Lovely idea, just didn't get it right.
Look, you've got to have the perfect feel in your boots to pull those off.
2 minutes to be added on. Dani Ceballos. Fran Garcia is in a really good position out wide. And the shot! Oh, taken with style! A 2-goal lead. And that's that. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit. And those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another day. Sadly, not today. Arsenal really did suffer for their lack of numbers here.
Well, to be perfectly honest, Peter, it was hard to see any other outcome. Ruthless opponents who were intent on exploiting their very obvious advantage.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.